All right, guys, injuries from yesterday. Sam O with an ankle, he'll be day-to-day. Jordan Elliott, ankle, day-to-day. D. Winters, knee, day-to-day. Alfred Collins, shoulder, day-to-day. And Mac Jones, knee contusion, day-to-day. Go ahead, guys.
Kyle, do you know if you guys are going to open the window for Brandon tomorrow or Wednesday?
Yeah, Ben Bartz, we're expecting to open up his window on Wednesday, and that's it.
Kyle, are you any closer to getting Ricky Pearsall back on the field?
I hope so. I'm sure he's doing better this week than last week, but still haven't been told that he'll for sure be back. We'll have to evaluate that when we get to Wednesday.
And same thing for Brock. How is he doing? Do you expect him, or is it a long shot for him to play in New York?
I think it's too early to say. I don't think it's a long shot, but I know he's doing better, and we'll see how he's doing Wednesday. Hopefully, if he's doing good, he'll get in some reps.
Kyle, you've said in the past that you don't usually take playing surface into account when it comes to having a guy being ready or not. Does that hold true for Brock in MetLife?
Yes.
Kyle, before you left on Friday, you'd said that there was a chance that Brandon would have the window open. Was there just a feeling that he's just not ready yet, or what kind of feedback have you gotten about that?
No, I think it's week to week from here on out that he's got a chance. I think it would have surprised me if it was this week, but that was just me saying that. Every week I think he's getting closer to having a chance, just not this week.
When D. Winters left the game, a lot of us expected that Nick Martin would come in. Where is Nick in that pecking order? And if D couldn't go against the Giants, would Nick be in the mix?
He's behind Curtis in that pecking order. If he couldn't go versus the Giants, it depends on how these three practices go. So he's gotten a lot more opportunities, being able to be up for game week these last 2 weeks. He's done real good on special teams. So I think he's coming along fine. If D can't practice, we'll see how he does in these 3 days.
Kyle, Mac Jones was saying after the game, he was saying I can live with post-snap mistakes. Like if there's a drop or I don't throw a good pass, but if I'm not looking in the right spot or people running the wrong routes, then you got no chance. Were there a lot of instances of, mental errors against Houston, or was it mostly just getting beat physically?
No, I think there was definitely mental errors. I don't think, not a lot more than usual or anything like that, but in that type of game, every single play was a huge deal, just with the lack of number of plays and stuff like that. So I think any mistakes that were made were extremely magnified.
Kyle, how did you feel like everybody on defenses, their effort to the ball was after looking at the film?
I thought their effort to the ball was good.
Where did you feel like the breakdowns were on defense?
A number of them. Dropped a guy in man coverage on that 50-yard check down. Can't hug up on the quarterback, got to stay under guy in man. And a number of our pressures, they just didn't get home. He got it out quick on I want to say, completed about 5 slants in the game. Their 30-yard touchdown, he just beat man coverage. It was just a one-on-one route and beat the guy on one-on-one and then ran away from him. So those would be the biggest ones with the explosives, I believe.
Kyle, how is Jauan Jennings' health? I know he's kind of battled through a lot of injuries this year, but where is he at now? Is it affecting him still on the field?
Yeah, Jauan's been banged up all year. So, I think he's better now than he was 2 weeks ago, but by no means is he 100%. He's still dealing with an ankle. Those ribs linger for a while. His shoulder also, but probably more the ankle than anything. But he's getting better each week. I don't think he had a setback yesterday, none that I've heard. But he's been battling every week to get out there.
As far as Gibson, does his elevations reset after you guys released him and then we signed him to the practice squad, or is he out of elevations at this point?
No, he's out of elevations.
Well, he's been a pretty key member of the defense in recent weeks. How are you guys going to handle that defensive end spot?
What happens when you have 7 injured guys who aren't on IR not playing, or 6, I think it was last week. So hopefully you get some of those back, and if you don't, you got to figure out how to get them up and cause someone else a job. So that's kind of what we're dealing with every week here, with just the number of guys that are hurt who aren't on IR becomes a roster issue. But that's kind of the stuff we try to see and how it plays out with these guys we're waiting on who are day to day.
Are both Jake Brendel and Bryce Huff likely to be out this week again?
Yes. I'm not guaranteeing it yet, but pretty unlikely.
Kyle, it's Marcus Robinson. Just what have you seen from him since he's been back, and how much did missing those first 3 games kind of affect what he's been able to do?
Yeah, I thought it took him a little bit just to get back to where he was at the end of training camp. So just, being away for that long, and definitely set him back some, but I do think he's getting back there. I thought he did some good things yesterday.